season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. A new era begins here at MetLife Stadium. The Bills and Jets underway to close out Week 1. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now a late signing let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. They run it again with Cook. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Wilson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Now Wilson. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing is Wilson. And Cook has it, left side. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook from 8 yards out. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Allen in And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On play action, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Runs over him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. This to Hines on the drop-off. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 33 yards that time. Cook fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rules. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Shoves him aside near the 35. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
41 yards for him on the ground in this 1st quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. Now it's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. So for the Bills, Charles, a lot of people see them as the favorites to unseat Kansas City, not just as AFC champions, but potentially as Super Bowl champions. You take a peek at their first month of the season. Jets tonight, home for the Raiders next week, then at Washington, home for the Dolphins before they make the trip to London in Week 5.
And it looks like a slate that's going to challenge them, and it probably will, but it's also one that's manageable. They've got a big-time offense and a defense that's been #1 in the league the last couple of seasons. They believe this is their year.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 32 yards. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Diggs in motion right. Allen. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Wilson. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Eluding the pressure right.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
One more time with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he returns this to the 22.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 28-0 lead, you figure they're just going to be happy to take this lead right into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Across midfield. He's on his way. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Second and 10. Now Allen. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they get something going here on third down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Throw out wide is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To the air, Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he's able to take this one back.
Yeah. Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry tell me it's the front lines. In the mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a rip.